welcome back to my channel. Today I am testing out a few things from Wet n Wild. Seems like every time I turn around this foundation is being reviewed online, so obviously I had to as well. This is the PhotoFocus foundation, and I also got some of the liquid lipsticks, the Catsuit liquid lipsticks, as well as a few other things. I want to go into what this is all about, what it's supposed to do before I get into the demonstration. But this is just a first impressions. Obviously, minds can change, but just take it with a grain of salt. This is just my first impression on the products that I got from Wet n Wild today. So this right here, according to the website, supposed to be your skin only better, high performing, skin perfecting, which leads me to believe that it's supposed to be a high coverage foundation. It's supposed to have a matte finish and light diffusing complex, so no matter what light you're under, you're supposed to look good. It says no filter. It says hashtag no filter, so I better look like I am filtered right now, I'm just saying. It was tested under 7 light conditions with and without the use of flash. So I'm curious to see how this looks on camera with all these bright lights, because I am filming at nighttime, so let me know down below if we like this or it's like no boost day during the day. Anywho, I'm gonna put this on my face and these on my face, this contour stick on my face and this powder and a blush, and we're just gonna see how I feel about these new products from Wet n Wild, so just keep watching. Alright, I have all my normal primers on. I will list them down below if you're not sure which ones I use. And now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild PhotoFocus Soft Beige. This is light, medium, warm. I don't know. I'm going to shake it up. And it's got this weird spatula-like thing on there. Ugh. And I'm just going to put this on. Smells really weird. I'm going to take a damp beauty blender to blend it out. So first thing I'm recognizing, it's a little patchy. And I think that's because I put it straight onto my skin instead of going in like I normally would. And I'm way yellow. And this isn't, it's not very yellow. So what I'm going to do is actually going to take the foundation and put it on my Petri dish and see if picking it up with a beauty blender and stamping it on like I normally would makes a difference. I can already tell you that's better. I'm going to have to go down my neck because this is a little, it's not a pink undertone, but it's more orange than yellow. It's more like the color of my shoulder. And my neck is yellow and my shoulder, I don't know. I'm all the colors of the rainbow. So here's one layer of the foundation. It's actually pretty nice. It's a little sticky right at the moment. My only complaint is the color doesn't match me very well. Just my neck. It matches my shoulders, but not my neck so much. But that's fine. I'll just take it down my neck. But I do not like it applied to the skin and then trying to blend it out. I definitely think the Petri dish is the better way to go. Now I'm going to pop on some concealer and set everything underneath my eyes before I go on with the next thing. I would use my NARS concealer, however I feel like that one is just going to be a little bit too light for the color of this foundation, so I'm using my Smashbox, the 24-hour waterproof Studio Skin, and this is in the shade Fair Light. I forgot how much I love this concealer because I've been using the NARS one so much. But now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild dual-ended contour stick. And I don't typically highlight so much, but I'm going to use this end a little bit. What shade is this? This is light medium, but I'm going to put a little tiny bit up here just to see how it blends. And down the tip of my nose. And right on my chin. I don't know how this is going to go because this feels kind of thick. My beauty blender is making a funky noise. Okay, as I'm sitting here, like I'm noticing this foundation going into my pores more and more and more. I'm going to go ahead and set underneath my eyes and right here to hopefully stop some of that. I'm using the Hourglass Diffuse Light like I always do. Okay, so we'll see how that goes. I'm going to take the other end, and I'm not going to draw this straight onto my skin because I don't want to have trouble like blending it out and then move the foundation around. So I'm going to take my IT Cosmetics brush. I'm just going to get this on the brush and then apply it to my skin. Ooh, that looks crazy. Okay, so that has a nice finish to it. I will say foundation, I don't love it on my pores. I like the finish of it. It's just not on my pores very nicely. And then the contour has a slight like pink undertone, and then my nose, so I don't know if it's the foundation or the contour stick, but it is a little funky on my nose. It's a little funky. Now I'm going to go in with the powder. So this is the PhotoFocus pressed powder, and I'm just going to take my IT Cosmetics brush and just pop this all over to set my makeup. So the last thing in this first impressions is this blush. This is the Ombre blush in the color Princess Daiquiries. It looks super pretty. I'm just gonna get my brush I'm gonna get a little bit more down below. Ooh, that is powdery. And no. Okay, so this is, oh, this makes my pores look horrible. No. So, no, I'm going to put on a different blush. YSL to save the day. Oh, Lord. But too bad that other blush is still underneath there. Now, somebody once commented on my videos that she's so true too. On one of the drugstore makeup videos, I put an expensive powder on top, and they were like, you know, an expensive powder will fix anything. I'm like, yeah, it will. So I'm not going to do that. I'm going to use this powder again, and I'm going to use that same brush, and I'm going to do the buffing technique this way so that I'm not cheating. Alright, so I have these guys right here. I have heard about these nonstop on the internet. So these are the Mega Last Liquid Catsuit Matte Lipsticks. I grabbed a nude shade and a dark shade. And the nude one I got is in the shade Nudie Patoodie. How cute is that? That's adorable. And this shade right here. And then this one is in the shade Berry Recognize. And I think I'm going to go with this one to put this one on to try it out. Alright, so I've got the lipstick on. I feel a little tiny bit of tackiness, but not very much. I feel like it's probably going to dry the rest of the way down. Definitely had good coverage on here. I think this is a pretty good liquid lipstick. It's definitely worth a try. Like, these are less than $5. I don't know about this one because I didn't try it on, but this one definitely for sure, it's pretty good. Foundation, I'm just going to be honest, I like the outer perimeter of my face. However, it was settling into my pores really quickly, and I had my pore filling primer on that works with everything. So it's just not for me. I will never put this back on my face. I do feel it. I will say that I do feel it on my skin. So it's not weightless. I do think it looks pretty good with the powder on top. So powder is yes. That one worked pretty well. Where is that guy? It's got good, it's soft, kind of finely milled. I don't know. This is a nice powder for the drugstore, but the foundation is just not for me. If you are poreless, go at it. Like, get it, girl. But I am not poreless. The blush was the only thing that I would say absolutely not to. I think this is horrible, and I'm just going to say it. I do. I think it's horrible. It was emphasizing any texture on my skin immediately, and it didn't have enough color pigmentation there to begin with. But that is just my personal opinion. Anywho, let me know if you've got any of these products and what you think down below. I'd love to know, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, guys!